Okay, so we're on. So I would like to pick any object you want, and we'll talk about it.
Oh, it's hard. I don't know which one to pick. Hmm. I'm gonna pick this one.
Okay, so it's a picture, and why did you pick that picture?
Well, I'm really drawn to all of the colors and to um, this person's the way that her face is. I can like feel a lot of emotion in a certain way coming from her.
Is there a particular color that speaks to you more?
I really like how there's these little gold specks throughout. And I just think that the all the different colors really speak well to me.
What would something like that? What does it remind you of something or?
Um, I feel like her face is very almost stoic and serious, but you know, around her is a lot of color and emotion. And I see these little leaves on the side that almost feels like a rebirth or a growth within her.
Does it remind you of anybody?
That's a good question. I don't know. Um,
If you had to describe that picture on the phone to somebody, how would you describe
hmm. So it's a picture of what I interpret as a woman with really definitive features. Um, and it's kind of it's has some abstract to it. It's kind of messy, but also very in a very controlled way. Um, and I don't think it's immediately beautiful, but then when you sort of dive in deeper to the details, and the color is really quite gorgeous.
it? And
I like the texture. It's very textured picture drawing.
so, what other things can you think of that you like that have texture?
Um, so I think it's very layered, and you know, there's lots of different like ink and paint, and then these. I'm not even sure what those gold specks are, and lots of like depth to the drawing.
You keep mentioning the gold specs. What is it about the gold that attracts you?
Um, I'm not sure. I think your eye is they sort of blend into the background at first, but if you know when you move it around, you can see all of these really beautiful um, gold specks that add quite a bit of um, I guess quite a bit of depth too, right? It's all sort of like a messy uh, paint drawing, but these gold specks really stand out in a beautiful way.
What if you had to pick one word to describe it, the feeling that it gives you? What would be one word?
I think I think growth, and maybe there's a bit of hope in a way. You know, her eyes are very serious and stoic, but it's almost as though she's emerging from this with all of the foliage around as her hair.
If you knew her and you say she's emerging from something, what do you think she's emerging from?
I couldn't even venture to answer that question. I don't know. I mean, it almost, I don't know. It's a good question. I have to ponder that for a minute.
Um, so, if she's emerging from uh, a feeling, say sadness or uh, some sort of hardship or something like that,
Pain, yeah.
yeah, what would you say to that person?
Um, I would say that there's beauty in growth, and it's hard to get through, but there's hope, and you can see the sort of determination in her eyes. And I agree. I think there is sort of like a pain that you can feel from this picture, but there's also like I feel a real determination and focus within it as well.
Do you feel somewhat identified with all that?
I do, yeah, very much so.
And I think that'll be it. Thank you.